Good morning and welcome back to day 6 of the 12 days of Cormus, Snowflake Sculpt. Today we're working through a strong sculpting session using weights to add a little extra festive fire. I'll be using 2 kilos and I wouldn't recommend going any heavier than 3 kilos for this session. Expect slow, controlled movements to build heat and strength throughout the body. So when you're ready, come down and join me on the mat. So I want your hands to be stacked directly underneath those shoulders and your knees stacked directly underneath the hips. We're going to take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, we're going to separate the shoulder blades, tuck your head under, draw the belly button towards your spine. We're going to inhale, open the chest, lift the chin. 2 more times. Exhale, tuck your head under, draw the belly button towards your spine. Inhale, open. 1 more. Exhale, separate those shoulder blades, draw the belly button in. Inhale, dropping down through, arching the back, lift the chin. Coming back to a neutral spine, we're just going to step back into plank. We're going to push the palms away. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift your hips up into a downward dog and just gently walk those legs. Pausing in downward dog, we're going to roll forward back into plank. Push those palms away. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift your hips up into a downward dog. We've got 1 more to go. Walk those legs. Rolling forward into plank. Shoulders back and down. Draw the belly button in. Push the palms away. Another 3, 2, 1. We're going to step your right foot to your right hand. We're going to tap your left knee down for 3 and lift. Tapping down. 2, 1 more. 1. Step back into plank. Shift over onto your left side. Tap your right knee down for 3, 2, 1. Stepping into plank. Shift your hips up into a downward dog. Gently walk those legs. We're going to roll forward into plank. Take your knees down to the mat. Sink into child pose. We're going to separate your hands so they're mat distance apart. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to roll forward, drop down into a press up, sit back into child pose for 2 more times. Down. 1 more to go. Rolling forwards. Inhale down, exhale lift. Sink into child pose. Have a gentle roll around that lower back. And we're just going to roll forwards. We're going to grab your weights. So your set of dumbbells. We're going to have your hands on those dumbbells. And we're going to step into plank. Draw the belly button towards your spine. We're going to shift your hips up into a downward dog. You're going to take your right hand with the weight to touch your left ankle, rolling forward into plank for 3. Shift your hips up, right hand staying, 2. So stay with that right hand, 1. We're going to switch over onto your left. Take it to your right ankle for 3, 2, 1. Rolling to plank. So this time we're going to take your right hand to your left ankle, but as we roll through, we're going to step into a side plank. Reach your fingertips up. We're going to roll back, right hand to left ankle. Roll through into side plank. 1 more to go. Take it back. Roll through into side plank. Bring your right hand down. We're going to switch onto your left. So left hand to right ankle, rolling through into a side plank. Shift your hips back, downward dog. Side plank, 1 more to go. Roll it back through and into side plank. Take your left hand down to the mat. Shift your hips up into a downward dog. And we're going to gently walk your feet all the way into your hands. Tuck your head under. Release the weights. We're going to slowly come all the way up. Your head is going to be the last thing to lift. Shoulders back and down. Beautiful. So we're going to bend your knees to pick up the weights. And then we're going to turn into a squat position. We want your toes really rotating outwards, so your knees are going to go out over the toes. The weights are going to come into center. We're going to sink all the way down to 90 degrees into the squat and all the way up for 5. Sink it down and lift. 4. We're going to inhale down, exhale, lift. 3. Inhale down, exhale, lift. 2. 1. We're going to sink into the squat. This time we're going to come up to 3/4, so we're not straightening your legs for 5. Sink it down, up to 3/4. 4. Squeeze your glutes, push your knees out. 3. Push all your weight through your heels. 2. 1. We're going to sink down and we're going to pulsate for 10. 9. So we're staying low in the squat. 8. Shoulders back and down for 7. 6. Make it a nice big pulsate for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come all the way up. We're going straight back into squats. Push your knees out for 5. All the way up. Dig your heels down. 4. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. 3. 2. 1. So we're going to sink down, coming up to 3/4 only. Squeeze for 5. Push those knees out. 3/4 only. 4. Keep it slow, controlled, really feel the burn. 2. Shoulders back and down. 1. Dropping down, we're going to pulsate for 10. 9. 8. 7. Staying low in that squat for 6. 5. 4. 3. Shoulders back. 2. 1. Slowly come all the way up. We've got 1 more to go. Down for 5. All the way up. 4. 3. Focusing on that breath. So inhale down. Exhale, lift. 2. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. 1. We're going to go all the way down, up to 3/4 for 5. Squeeze those glutes. Push your knees out. 4. Make sure we're not straightening those legs. 3. 2. Pull those shoulders back. 1. We're sinking down into a pulsate for 10. 9. 8. 7. Push those knees out. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. All the way up. Superb. Bring those feet in together. So we're going to plant your feet at the front of your mat. We're going to take your right toes onto the mat. So all of your weight is staying through this left leg. We're going to go into a curtsy, at the top, a lateral raise. So we're going to curtsy with your right leg, tap your right toes, lateral for 5. Only tapping your right toes. 4. So we're going to start to sculpt those shoulders. 3. All the weight staying in that left foot. 2. 1. We're going to bring your right knee up. Turn your knuckles backwards. And we're going to go into another 5 laterals for 5. Take your thumbs up to the ceiling. 4. Slow and controlled. 3. Shoulders back and down. 2. 1. We're going back in with your right leg to curtsy. Lateral raise for 5. 4. Superb. Well done. 3. 2. 1. Bring your right knee up. Turn those knuckles backwards. And we're going to lift to shoulder height for 5. So we're controlling the movement up and the movement down. 4. Keeping your knee up at hip height. 3. 1. Release your right leg. We're going to switch straight over onto your left side. So when you're ready, lunge with your left, tap the toes, lateral raise for 5. Creating space between the shoulders and those ears. 4, 3, 2, all of the weight now staying in that right heel. 1, bring your left knee up. Turn those knuckles backwards. We're going to lift for 5. Slow and controlled. Exhale as you lift. 4, 3, taking the weight to shoulder height only. 2, just a little bend in the elbow. 1, back into curtsy. As you lift, lateral raise for 5. Shoulders should be burning. 4, keeping it slow and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Lift that left knee, turn the knuckles back, and we're going to lateral raise for 5. Slow and controlled on the way down. 4, keep that left knee at hip height. 3, draw the belly button in. 2, 1, superb. Relax your left foot down. We're going to go back into a squat position. Heels in, toes out, weights in front. We're going to slowly sink down. Take your elbows on the inside of your thighs. We're going to bicep curl for 5, 4, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold the weights halfway, stand up. We're going to push the weights out for 5. Squeeze the elbows back. 4, 3. As you pull back, keep the weights at 90 degrees. 2, squeeze. 1. Hold at 90 degrees, sinking down. Bicep curls. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 90 degrees and up. Push in front. For 5, squeeze it back. 4, reaching those arms right out. 3, 2, hold it at 90 degrees, sinking down. We're going to slowly reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it 90 degrees. We're going to push out for 5, squeeze it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up 3/4 and we're going to curl down and up for 5, 4. Inhale down, exhale as you lift. 3, 2, squeeze your knees. 1. Halfway, we're going to push out for 5. Keep squeezing those knees out. 4, squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1, and release. Slowly step up. Superb. We're just going to pop your weights down. We're going to come to the back of your mats. Take a nice deep breath. Slowly drop those shoulders. We're going to tuck the chin, soften the knees, walk your fingertips down. Tuck your head under. Push those palms away. Soften the knees. We're going to walk out into plank. Shift your hips up into a downward dog. Gently walk those legs. We're going to roll forward into plank. Take your knees down to the mat. We're going to sink into a child pose. Save your right arm under your left. And come back to center. Save your left arm under your right. And come back to center. We're going to roll forwards, drop your hips, lift the chest, shoulders back and down. And sink into child pose, where we're going to finish here. Have a gentle roll around that lower back. Slowly walk your hands into the knees. And there we go. So there we go, your snowflake sculpt complete. Hope you all felt the burn in those quads and your shoulders. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Well done.